Amazing. The amount of turnout we get every week, the amount of energy and enthusiasm that people bring to this is just amazing to see.
So here we go. We got Dexter, Peanut. We're going Wolf, Little Mac. You got any? Well, obviously, I'd say Wolf has the advantage here. If you're Peanut, what do you have to do to try to make up for Mac's obvious deficits?
Well, Peanut's been making quite a run. I mean, he beat ZD in Winner's Quarters, and game one of that set was him beating ZD's Wolf with Little Mac.
Cow. Okay.
So he definitely has what he needs, but right now, I mean, Dexter with a 0 to death to start the set off. The problem is he just got stuck at the ledge, and he just wasn't able to do anything.
Right, and recovery being Little Mac's greatest weakness. He's the boxer. He's not meant to go off stage.
Yeah, and not just getting back to the ledge, but also getting back onto the stage from the ledge is so tough for him, and so tough against a character like Wolf, who has such great ledge trapping options, and so tough against a player like Dexter, who is so good at ledge trapping himself. And right there, he's not going to make it back.
Dexter making quick work, using his superior airspeed. Just everything Peanut throws out is a quick whiff and then a punish with a nair or a fair right now. The rapid jab going to be punished with the grab, down throw into a dash.
Yeah, we're only 1 minute into this game, and it just feels like Peanut is so far down. I mean, he was able to beat ZD's Wolf, but Dexter is just has a bit more patience. He's whiff punishing a little bit more.
I don't know, what's that one YouTube account that does the matches that can fit in a single Twitch clip? We might be looking at one of those.
Yeet smash, yeah. I mean, Peanut fighting his way back. Suddenly, I mean, he's still down 2 stocks KO.
He just
loses it.
And it goes away. I was just saying, like, he just might have something here. A couple hits, you hit the KO punch, suddenly it's anybody's game. But now he's got a bit of a mountain to climb.
Yeah,
he's already at 100%.
Dexter very much in command of this game. It was smart from Dexter to wait a little bit on the Angel platform when Peanut had that KO punch, because when you get the KO punch as Mac, you can't lose it for the first like 4 seconds that you have it.
Oh, as many times as you get hit, doesn't matter.
Yeah, so Dexter just waiting for that timer to be up so he can come down and knock it out.
And being at 125% on the ledge, that invincibility goes away just a little bit earlier than sometimes you're expecting, and the tilt attack takes it.
It's so scary. I mean, earlier in the game, Peanut was picking quick ledge options and then getting punished by whatever Dexter was doing.
So he waits for half a second.
Yeah, that time Peanut waited because he wanted to wait for Dexter to throw out something preemptively, and Dexter just didn't give it to him and threw out that forward tilt. And yeah, that's the stock. That's the game.
Right. So do you have any experience personally against either of these two players? Have you played Dexter? I know you played Peanut earlier tonight.
I played Peanut earlier today, and man, he's just so good. The patience that he shows with this character, and just like the control he has is just astounding. However, Dexter, a player who's even more patient if he needs to be. Yeah, right there, shielding jabs, getting a punish out of it.
There you go. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen more. I mean, he hasn't had to use it. More of the laser just because projectile against a character like Little Mac who has no option but to approach. But like I said, like Dexter hasn't really needed to use it so far tonight in this matchup.
Yeah, and Peanut brought it. Oh, I like the way he uses that nair. It almost reminds me of like the Kazuya Ferb stack. Like the way he uses it to just land on the platform a little bit more quickly. And suddenly there we got a stop with the down smash.
Maybe the change of scenery. I mean, you think PS2 kind of similar to Small Battlefield, so I'm not sure if it's the stage. Oh, then he whiffs the KO punch. That really could have put Dexter behind the 8-ball, but he's still working on the lead. Is actually getting kind of close to lapping Dexter in percentage here. Just because you missed the KO punch, you know, not the end of your night by any means. He's actually still doing quite well.
I do think the stage pick is mattering because even though Small Battlefield has the same layout as Pokemon Stadium, it there's less space between the platforms and there's less space for your opponents to run. So Peanut is able to overwhelm Dexter a little bit more here.
Crowding Dexter a little more. See what he does at the ledge, gets the grab into the down throw, cannot punish the landing.
Yeah, but there that up smash out of shield on the forward tilt. And that forward tilt can be very safe if you get enough shield pushback and if you do it like at the edge. But that was just a little bit misspaced, so Dexter was still able to punish it out of shield.
And there you go. I was going to say Peanut was going for a couple of home run hits and didn't really need to at that percentage, but he does get the up B to kill there. So he's in full control right now, but as Little Mac, you can't really camp out with the lead. Like, you're going to have to approach no matter what, and just another up B there gets punished.
Yeah, I mean, because Wolf has such good anti-camping tools like that laser, and the fact that if you play passively and he gets you off stage, you're going to get down smashed at 70 and lose your stock.
Completely eliminates that lead. Peanut using the full Angel platform time there. You see a little bit of nerves here coming down.
Yeah, and Peanut trying to use that up B to get out of the combo because knowing that it wouldn't be true. Dexter just waited, he shielded, and he got even more of a punish out of that.
Like you said, even more patient at this point. But now, Peanut kind of behind the 8-ball. He's got a little bit of work to do, but he does have the KO. He can get the kill at any point here.
And almost more importantly, Dexter
and
fights his way back in the air.
And the combo into the down smash doesn't quite kill.
Oh, using
Peanut
the counter.
is able to make it all the way back.
Oh, just barely missed that counter. He used the counter on the laser to get himself a little bit closer to the ledge. I'm not sure he would have been able to make it back if Dexter hadn't shot that laser.
Very brave moves off stage from the Little Mac, going for the counter twice, but another up smash kills there.
A little bit of an overextension on that side B, and Dexter finding that up smash out of shield. And yeah, going up 2-0 in this set.
Dexter with a commanding lead at this point. Peanut probably, I don't know, I know Peanut has a Ganondorf. Do you think he switches or does he stick with Little Mac all the way through here?
I think more likely than the Ganon, we would see a character like the rest of his Squad Strike roster he was using today, which was Incineroar and Roy. I've seen him throw a Mii Brawler in there occasionally. But I don't think so. I think he's going to stay Little Mac. I feel like I haven't seen him deviate too much from that plan in main bracket, but he's thinking about it.
He's pausing. He's pondering. And he's going to stick with it, you know.
Thought about it a little bit. Not worth it. Stick to your guns. I mean, he was doing very well early on in that game, and Dexter just kind of stayed patient and found openings to bring it back, but the plan was working, so you just got to play a little bit better.
All right, he had the lead early, and you can see he feels probably a little more comfortable on small battlefield as we go right back. Peanut electing to go for the run back here. Had the early percentage lead, and then Dexter with just a series of forward airs, and now a grab into a down throw into a laser. The offense coming out in a high octane right now.
I love the way Dexter extends his combos with falling up airs, which are like not necessarily true, but they catch people in certain positions. Oh, wow.
And gets rid of the KO ridiculously early as well.
I think I saw it start to come out, and Dexter's grabbed it, and there's another down smash. Peanut's been missing these techs. He's been hit by that a lot.
Yeah, the nair into down smash has been easy money for Dexter so far in this matchup. Here with a 2-0 lead, and now he's got the stock lead. Not really worried about the KO punch coming out at this point.
Yeah, you can never really be comfortable against Little Mac because he can erase stocks like that. But right now, I mean, Dexter in a pretty good position. Speaking of erasing stocks, suddenly it's even.
There you go. But yeah, we've seen when Dexter gets into his offense, he's putting 50% on you in pretty much the blink of an eye. We saw last time, it was like, what, 3 straight forward airs into a grab and then a laser?
Yeah, he gets so much out of all of his advantage states. And that's really is the difference in this matchup. Whoever wins this matchup is who gets more out of their advantage state, and it has been Dexter so far.
Oh, and he lands the KO punch.
Just hard reading
now in the driver's seat.
Hard reading the dash back jump and just going right there with the KO punch. Once again.
Oh, and the counter that time working against him. It set him up as easy pickings for the down smash.
And I wonder if Dexter shot that laser intentionally, hoping for him to counter it. Maybe not. Maybe it was just sort of a muscle memory throw the laser out there. But I like to think that it was just massive brain.
Let's give him credit for it. Yeah, big brain all the time. I'm always thinking, always thinking.
And now, kind of just like the last game, Peanut had a lead, but Dexter's evaporated it, and now Peanut's down.
So he's down, but he's very close to a KO punch. He gets it there. If he gets back to stage, anything can happen. He does get back to stage with the recovery. Dexter has to look out. He is in kill zone.
Yeah,
he's in the kill zone. Can he land it? He's looking. He's looking.
He didn't go for it. He's trying to get the you can't just do it off of any up tilt. You have to get the right hit of it.
And he gets it there raw off of the laser. Is that what just
That
came
was
out?
the second time that he caught a jump with the KO punch because it goes so high in the air. Like Little Mac jumps so high for that you're able to catch people moving back and trying to jump out of the way. And just sort of catching on that was a habit. Something that Dexter was doing a lot was to shoot the laser and then to just like move back and jump away.
There you go.
So yeah, caught on, killed him twice in the same way.
Make your adjustments. You take your mental snapshots throughout the game and you find your opening. You find your opportunity. That's exactly what Peanut did. And we're going back again to small battlefield. So Dexter, I'm pretty sure maybe it was regular battlefield, but I think Dexter wants the run back. I mean, at this point, he's won there once already, so he's got no reason to shy away.
He has.
But still, yeah, I would, just because Peanut had elected to go back and won, I'd probably get him out of his comfort zone there. But Dexter is also a top 2 player in the region, so who am I to question?
Yeah, back to small battlefield.
what he's doing.
I do wonder why. I think one reason why he might prefer this over just going back to PS2 would be the fact that there is so little stage here, which means pretty much any neutral win is going to put your opponent on the ledge. Oh, there we go again, trying to use that up B. He hasn't been successful using that up B at a disadvantage. He did it against ZD a lot, but Dexter has just been more patient in his combo game, only going for guaranteed follow-ups.
Quick back and forth early. Percentage is relatively even. The get-up attack, whipping hard. He takes a big punish for it.
Yeah.
And Dexter getting aggressive off stage. Oh, and he waits out the counter. The recovery came out just a little bit more slowly than Peanut would have liked, and he ends up dying for it. No tech. I'm not sure if he could have. He would have red flash there.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Peanut just made a mistake there. Like, he just went too early. It happens. But yeah, really turning that whole situation around. And suddenly, Dexter has a big lead. Just about an entire stock, make it two stocks.
Two-stock lead. Yeah, we're going to need a bit of a miracle out of Peanut right now. You see, again, taking his time on the Angel platform. He's got to slow things down, but it's not the end of the world if you're Mac. That KO punch can turn games around quickly, but he's got a bit of a mountain to climb.
Every bit of damage he takes right now is so important. I mean, he took that 21%. That doesn't seem like a lot, but in this situation, like when you're down by so much, every little bit of damage counts. Because once you start getting to like higher mid percents, every time Wolf hits you, it's going to put you on the ledge situation because you're on such a small stage. And then how are you going to get off the ledge?
He goes for the big chance there with the recovery. Doesn't quite land. And yeah, it looks like
that might be it. He still got his jump. Good air dodge.
Maybe not.
Oh, and him losing that KO punch is so crucial because he needed to take that stock and then use the KO punch on the next one if he wanted any chance.
And then you get down to stock 3, both sides.
Anything
maybe nerves kick in. Exactly.
But right now,
it didn't happen. We might be looking at a 3-0 to end Peanut's run on winner's side, and that's exactly what happened. Oh, no, 3-1. 3-1.
3-1, yeah. 3-1 victory for Dexter. 3 stock in the final game. Yeah, just very well played by Dexter. I mean, the patience that he showed was really important.
I mean, Peanut has no reason to hang his head, right? That was winner's finals.
Winner's finals,
right? So he made it all the way to the end. And like you said, he took on ZD earlier and beat his Wolf. So yeah, he's in a great position.
Dexter at least either saw that set or talked to ZD about it because you could see some of the adaptations he was making just generally playing.